Engineer Emmanuel Rekubrobe says, upon seeing empty water bottles in a drain around Akwatia Line in Kumasi, he came up with the idea of making use of them to develop prosthetics.
One fateful Sunday, I was just walking around Kumasi WAEC office, the one close to the Unity Oil at Kotia Line. And I came across this big drain behind the Unity Oil, and it was full of plastics. I stood there, it was quite worrisome to me. I stood there for a while and I asked myself, can't these things that has become burden to society be used for any useful thing? I stepped in, picked some of the bottles, came back home, washed them, and then I started with the prosthetics. So the whole idea came about when I saw one problem and I was trying to find a solution to the problem. The prosthetics came in. I aim ultimately at helping reduce importation of prosthetics into the country. That is one. Also putting smiles on the faces of our amputee brethren, and the waste that has become an international issue. You know, all these plastics end up in the ocean and some in the soil, affecting aquatic life and then plantation negatively.
He has been explaining how these prosthetics are used.
For how I came about with those things, I hit the bottles to take up the shape that I want, filled with sand, and then sometimes I put in water just to give the formation of the shape I want. And then I craft the fingers as well. As you can see, this is the beginning stage. So I haven't applied any painting or whatever. Then this is how it goes. This particular one, the fingers are very flexible. Yes, I decided to make them flexible. And then getting to the shoulder, as and when you are walking, yes, it moves by itself. And then the short limbs, this one is when the arm is taken off from the shoulder level. You put the short one here, you insert here, and then you tie this strip over the shoulder, and then you clip it here. So this rests on the shoulder, and then it's adjustable. If it is very short, you adjust and then you close from here. If it's long too, you just pull it. So this is one of them. Then the second one is this one. The first one, I decided to make it flexible. Flexible, as you can see. Yes, flexible, very flexible. Very flexible. And then this second one, I decided to make it very hard. In fact, it is displayed here in a sleeve, that of a long sleeve, yes, so that it covers it, make it nice when you are walking. So let me take it off. Yes, like you are taking off your shirt. Yes, this one is very hard. I decided to make it that way, unlike this one, which is very soft.
Emmanuel Rekubrobe is thus calling for government and private support in order to produce the prosthetics in bulk quantities to serve those who badly need them.
Right now, I urge the government to come in. I know of this policy, Ghana Beyond Aid, and it starts from somewhere. If we're able to do this and export to other nations, we're going to get some foreign exchange. And also the youth will have something to do. I'm ready to train the youth. And then all comes back to money, the monetary aspect. Every inventor, in fact, we spend time researching and then putting things together. So financial wise, we are tied. Our hands are tied somewhere. So I'm asking corporate Ghana, I'm asking each and every Ghanaian, and even beyond the borders of Ghana, to come on board. Those who are interested to invest, I'm calling on investors to come on board with their financial push so that we can do more. In fact, I have a lot in the pipeline, but if it is left onto me alone, I will die with them.
Engineer Rakubrobe is hopeful that with the needed support from stakeholders, he'll be able to come up with more of these inventions. For Citi News, I'm Edward Upon Marvel, Kumasi.